So, very good morning here on a Monday. I hope you had a fantastic weekend, first of all. And second, make sure to thumb up if you just joined. We are live from Germany. Today the weather is a little bit rainy here. As you know, the last days were pretty hot. And the weather is not good, but the stock market looks promising. We have a small market rally, and we will talk about today absolutely the reasons behind that, what you can do, and therefore let me know where you're watching from. So we have people here from Sweden, Marcus also our member. Then we have people from San Diego, we have people from Portsmouth, UK, Las Vegas, we have Korea, we have Greece, we have our tech freaks from Berlin, we have people from Sweden again, UK, Netherlands. So again, super international. And let's have directly a look what I want to talk with you about today, because I want to show you guys that some signs about what we talked in the past is just became reality. And this is super interesting. I hope some people could follow this. We will talk about today our brand new members that joined. We will talk about some breaking news, obviously, from around the world and what could cause the rally, or what will cause the rally today. Then we will talk about the silver monster rally, okay? Absolutely fantastic, and this is actually the thing that I wanted to show you. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago, and we will then look into it, what happened and why, and then we look into the week ahead, because 5 brand new investing days starting today, and this is absolutely fantastic. So therefore, without further delay, let's welcome Brian Cha. He's becoming a real wolf platinum tier, and if you are wondering what is this membership, this is one of the best memberships here out there on the YouTube investing world. You can get access to our Discord chat where we talk 24 hours about stocks and investing, super much like-minded people. And if you choose the highest tier, you can even have and talk with me on one-to-one via your social media, via email, via private messages, and we can talk about stocks, we can talk about the economy, we can talk about investing, whatever is important for you. So there's huge value. Check it out. Press the join button below all the videos and live streams. Now, if we are looking forward, then we seeing a couple of good news from Asia, and this is apparently bringing some good vibes, positive vibes to the US, to the pre-market. China is planning to ramp up their orders of US crude oil. This should help also the oil prices this morning. They want to ship at least 20 million barrels in August and September. And also the Chinese economy is giving more stimulus. This is fantastic as well. So the markets in China looks very promising. And when we're talking about the stimulus, then we have also another Asian country, a very big one actually in terms of economy. This is Singapore with $5.8 billion to boost its economy. So this is obviously very positive, because in this kind of health crisis we need, and the governments need, to put as much money in the hands of the people so they can spend this money, they can use it at the local economies. People will have the opportunities to, actually who are very, very hard hit to have a relative normal, right? And this is obviously very important for those who are really hit by this crisis. So this kind of stimulus is always a very good news. So let's talk about the silver monster rally, guys. Okay, and therefore I want to show you guys first of all the YouTube video that I did a couple of weeks ago. Let's see how far was this ago. So it was silver, and here. So this was a stream that I did 2 months ago. The headline was "Silver price might skyrocket again, like after 2008." Okay. And to make it a quick summary, so the gold price just skyrocketed in this health crisis. Obviously, this is happening, and what then happened was that silver didn't follow for a long time, and exactly a similar setup we had in 2008. All right, so here we have, for example, the silver futures. And I will compare it to the gold futures here. So silver futures dark blue and gold futures light blue. And as you can see, we were pretty much very much aligned. Okay, the silver price tanked pretty well in mid of March together with the overall stock and asset market, right? Then the gold price, it was pretty much stable, but was on the run up, and had over the last, couple of weeks quite a rally. And if you are looking then here about end of July, okay, end of last month, we had a pretty significant monster rally here of the silver price. Okay, so if you're comparing this gain here, so 29.5% gain for gold and 54.54 gain over the last year for silver. Year to date, 28 the gold and 50 the silver, and the last 6 months pretty much the same. And the last couple of weeks were pretty significant. As you can see, in the last 3 months, silver could gain 57% and gold could gain only 11%. So here we are. This could be, those are patterns, guys, that are happening every now and then, and it's always a nice shot to see, okay, something like this can happen again. So if you see these patterns, okay, you can make a pretty good amount of money, and because history don't repeat itself, but you can see some patterns from this, and silver is actually a very, very nice asset, and if gold goes up or significant up, especially in crises where people go back to gold because they see it as a safe haven, right? And the silver price don't go up with it immediately, then it's a good call to maybe invest in some silver bars or some silver stocks, right? So this is quite interesting, and it's quite funny and successful that we predicted it, and hopefully you could gain a little bit from that in the last couple of weeks. Let me have a look into the comments right quickly. So we have people from Hawaii, even we have people from Netherlands, from Wolfsburg, Sweden, Australia, UK, Vienna, Brooklyn. Dupier robot has 5 kilo silver, so congratulations on the 50% increase. Then we have people from Belgium and Israel as well. So this is fantastic. If you have any questions, guys, to any of those topics or to any topics, let me know in the comments so I can go to them when we are further in the live stream. And if you like it so far, you know what to do. You just press the like button, like the Rumble here. And I also would like to encourage you to check out my Instagram, Wolf of Dubai Danny. We need to gain some followers there. I'm always sharing some interesting facts, some interesting news, some interesting stories. So check it out if you want to have more of the Wolf of Dubai and stocks and investing. And also, if you want to have more, beginning October, guys, I will be back in Dubai, and I created a second channel to give you even more content that you will like. So make sure to smash that subscribe button to my second channel, Wolf of Dubai 2. The link will be in the description, so check this out as well. So this is highly appreciated. Let's dive further. We wanted to talk also about the week ahead, right? The week ahead is pretty much the last couple of earnings, and Walmart is a big one because we will know how the retail market was, affected. Walmart was one of the big winners, obviously, also during this crisis, where people, bought some groceries and made some panic shopping, and lots and lots of gain in the revenue of Walmart. And we saw again that something like this, grocery shopping or supermarkets, are really crisis proof, right? I mean, still people might not go out and spend their time and book some services, but they will buy groceries. And if they don't feel safe, they will buy even more groceries, and they will buy toilet paper, right? So you have all these pushes to create this for the demand for groceries, and that's why you see that Walmart is absolutely thriving. And what really struck my eye, I didn't I always realize it when I see it, but the yearly projection for revenue for Walmart is $547 billion, guys. Can you imagine $550 billion in revenue? One company, guys. How many people live on Earth? Let me have a look. Okay, world's population. Okay. Here we have it. World's population 7.594 billion. Okay, and this was 2018. Okay, so now we are dividing the 550 billions divided by 7.6 people in the whole world. So every human, guys, on Earth is actually spending about $72 on Walmart every year, guys. Can you imagine that? This is absolutely insane. I really like that. This is super insane. If you think about those big numbers, are absolutely fantastic. So if you're looking then into the projections for Walmart, we are looking into a net income of 3.6 billion or $1.25 per share on a sales of $135 billion. And this will be very interesting to see. The stock has risen about 5.5% since the company reported last earnings. Then we have another earnings that is interesting, just to see how they are doing. Nvidia is expected to give us an income of 1.2 billion or $2 per share and they will report after the market close on Wednesday. And this stock actually gained pretty much since the last earnings, which they reported end of May. About 30% they could gain over the last couple of weeks, and therefore we shall see if this is justified with some numbers. Can those growth of this stock can be sustained with some positive numbers and developments for the company? I'm pretty exciting. I'm not a big fan of Nvidia because I think that more and more company will decide to make its own chips, and Nvidia definitely has its niche market into the graphic chips. But it will be, I think, pretty hard to make other chips that will not be disrupted by the companies itself, because companies like Tesla, like Apple, they want to be more undependent of this companies like Intel, Nvidia, and so on. So Intel, as you know, a big chip manufacturer, got pretty much hit the last couple of days or weeks, right? First with the announcement of the Apple own chip. So the Apple created an own chip and will subsidize the Intel chip, and then Intel said, we cannot produce that good chips or something in this line against AMD, and obviously this hit the stock very much hard. So not that easy market with the chip market, but let's have a look into the comments right now. We have here Portugal, our Timothy member Candilas. Then we have people from Portugal, Japan, Canada. And here's a question: do I hedge my portfolio with silver, gold, or bonds? No, I'm not actually hedging my portfolio, because I'm pretty much every day on the stock market. So if I see that something fundamentally changed in my investments, then I maybe decide to sell it. But this happens so slowly also that you have the huge time to make some actions. Also, if you think about the last health crisis, right? It started in January, and the real impact on the stock market was then about 3 months later, about March. It takes some time when crises develop, and therefore if you are very clever and see what's happening and read through the lines, and there were some people, they could see this crisis coming and made a huge amount of money, guys. I can tell you that I know some people that make millions because they have seen it. Even they cut through all the noise, and other hedge fund manager told them, you are absolutely crazy to short the market now in January and February when we have all-time highs and everything looks fantastic. And he said, no, there in China, there is coming something so unprecedented that we will be hit very much. And what happened? A big lockdown everywhere in the world. Economies just shuttered down. And you could make a lot of money, but you need to be also very experienced into that. Or you can watch, channels like me, and we talk about daily about the stock market, so you will not miss anything. And if you like that, make sure to smash the like button, follow me on Instagram, and check out my second channel, guys. Okay, so if is there any other questions? Tesla up $26 pre-market, $2,000 by the end of the month. What do you think? Well, I think that Tesla, obviously long term, has the potential to go higher, 2,000, 2,200, 2,500. But at some point you really have to think about it. Okay, Tesla has an absolutely fantastic product portfolio. Okay, not only EV market, not only energy, not only fantastic future sustainable energy products like the solar, but they still, it cannot be still that this company reached, in the next couple of days or weeks market cap of half a trillion dollars, guys. This would be a little bit inflated, and therefore, you know, there is the chance and risk that you know, at some point we will see, you know, a zenith for the stock for now, you know, until Tesla, you know, delivers and keep on delivering, and then obviously we can hold this good valuation over the next years. But you know, this should take years, not months. We had now a fantastic gain with Tesla, but it now should slowly, you know, and yearly go according to the milestones and the achievements by the company, rather than, you know, some bubble building that I would not appreciate at all. I think you also don't want to have a bubble when investing into Tesla, and therefore, you know, I believe that slowly but surely is the way for Tesla to go. What else? What about workhorse stocks? I need to look into it. I know it's another EV market stock, and I will definitely talk about some EV stocks in the next couple of days. I saw you like the NIO stock vlog, right? Then you have Shell stocks. No, I also don't have Shell stocks. I will also look into that and will share my opinion. That's a really good question. So G-Rep is asking, your other channel has no videos, why should I subscribe? Well, I will start with content in October, guys, okay? And you don't want to miss this content. It's not, you know, hurting you in some way. You just subscribe and you hit the bell, and as soon as I posting there's something, you will be one of the first that can see the videos and can act and can make your investment decision on that, on whatsoever, right? Don't forget that this channel is no financial advice, or it's only for entertainment, education, and informational process only. But you know, as information is so important, guys, and if you get the information as fast as possible, this could be your profit, guys, okay? This could be your profit. So I hope I answered this question pretty well, and I hope G-Rep, you can subscribe to the second channel. Yeah, Chris is saying NIO to the moon. NIO is a very interesting play. If you want to know about my opinion, there is just a recent vlog about NIO here on this channel. So I hope you have a fantastic day, and I see you in just a couple of hours with today's Beyond Meat Mondays vlog, guys. Beyond Meat Mondays is back, and with some big news. This crazy, insane growth with this company will push the stock further and further. So I wish you that you stay healthy and have a fantastic day, and stay tuned for the daily vlog later on in a couple of hours. And I see you for the next live stream tomorrow. Thank you very much and take care.